The sun was behind us when we left home. It looks like the sun is following us wherever we go. Maybe the sun is moving around the earth. Now, it looks like the moon is following us wherever we go. Maybe the moon is also moving around the earth.
Do you think the sun moves around the earth? Do you think the moon also moves around the earth? Think about this. Let's do activity 1 to find out. For activity 1, divide yourselves into groups of 3. You are given a ping pong ball, a tennis ball, and a basketball. Decide which of these can represent the earth, the moon, and the sun. Act out the movements of the earth, the moon, and the sun. Explain to your class what you are doing. You have acted out the movements of the earth, the moon, and the sun. Now click play to see if you have acted correctly. Move around the sun? Does the earth move around the moon? Does the moon move around the earth? Does the moon move around the sun? Click on the earth, the moon, and the sun to find out. Around the sun at the same time. The sun does not move around the earth. The moon moves around the earth. The moon also moves around the sun. The earth moves around the sun. Look at this globe. This is the axis of this globe. An axis is an imaginary line that passes through the middle of a planet. The globe is rotating on its axis. The earth moves around the sun. We have learned that the earth rotates on its axis. We have seen that the position and length of a shadow change throughout the day. Why does the shadow move from west to east throughout the day? Carry out activity 3 to find out. Get into 3 groups, Group A, Group B, and Group C. Each group will be given a globe, a torch, and a toothpick. Place the toothpick upright on the Malaysian map. Shine the torchlight on the globe like this. you will be able to see the shadow of the toothpick. For Group A, turn the globe from right to left. For Group B, turn the globe from left to right. For Group C, do not turn the globe. Observe the changes of the shadow. Which group has a similar observation with Activity 2? What can you conclude from Activity 3? Discuss this with your friends. Then click Check Answer. From left to right. Group B would have a similar observation for the position and length of the shadow as Activity 2. The position of the shadow moves from west to east throughout the day. The length of the shadow is long, short, and long again. The globe moving from left to right represents the Earth rotating from west to east. Therefore, we can conclude that the Earth rotates on its axis from west to east. The Earth, the Moon, and the Sun are part of the solar system. The Moon moves around the Earth as it rotates on its axis. The Earth moves around the Sun. The Earth rotates on its axis as it moves around the Sun. The Moon and the Earth move around the Sun at the same time. The Earth rotates on its axis from west to east. The Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The rotation of the Earth also causes different parts of the Earth to get sunlight at different times. Shadows appear when the sun shines on objects on the Earth. As the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, the positions of the shadows shift from the west to the east throughout the day. The lengths of the shadows also change from long to short to long again throughout the day.